Some people don't need stronger boundaries. They need less fear around disappointing people. Because the boundary is not always the problem. Sometimes the real problem is what happens inside you after you set the boundary. The guilt, the shaking, the over-explaining, that fear that someone will change towards you, the fear that you would no longer be seen as kind. Stay with this. Many people think boundaries fail because other people don't respect them. But sometimes, boundaries fail because your own system is still negotiating after your mouth has spoken. Here now, we're talking about boundaries without drama. Not aggressive boundaries, not emotional speeches, not those long WhatsApp messages that starts with, "I have been meaning to tell you something." Just structure. A boundary is not an attack. It is not punishment, not wickedness. A boundary is a limit that protects capacity. A wall is not angry, and a door is not rude. A lock is not bitter. They are structural, and they show where access begins and where access ends. That is the first shift. Boundaries are not emotional events. They are architectural decisions. Many adults struggle with this because they were trained to confuse access with love. If I love you, I must always answer. If I care, I must always show up. If I am good, I must always say yes. If I'm spiritual, I must always endure. But endurance without structure becomes resentment, and resentment does not remain quiet forever. It leaks through tone, through delay, through irritation, through that tired, it's fine when nothing is fine. Let's make this a bit more practical. Someone asks you for a favor. You're tired, your schedule is already full, your body says no before your mouth even speaks. But immediately, pressure rises. What if they feel bad? What if they think I've changed? What if they say I'm proud? So you say yes, not because you have the capacity to do it, but because you cannot tolerate the discomfort of saying no. Now that's where the previous episode connects to this one. You see, discomfort tolerance makes boundaries possible. Without tolerance, your boundary will collapse under someone else's disappointment. This is where many people miss it. They think boundaries require confidence, but sometimes all they require is capacity. The capacity to remain steady while someone else adjusts. A simple sentence is enough. I won't be able to take that on. That's all. No courtroom defense, no 27 reasons why, no apology for having limits. Explanation is often not communication. Sometimes explanation is fear trying to reduce discomfort. Of course, there are times where there is need to explain. There are relationships that deserve context. There are responsibilities that require clarity. But not every boundary needs a presentation. Some just need steadiness. Let's go deeper into this. If your identity is attached to being helpful, boundaries will feel like betrayal. If your identity is attached to being needed, stepping back will feel unsafe. If your identity is attached to being agreeable, saying no will feel like conflict. So the real work here is not learning about boundary sentences. The work is redesigning the identity structure that makes every boundary feel like danger. Now, this is why we build identity before behavior. Because behavior without identity safety becomes performance. You say no once, then you panic, then you apologize, then you reverse it. Then your system learns again that your own limits are negotiable. And that in itself is another issue. A boundary is not what you announce, it is what you sustain. Let that land. Boundaries are patterns, not speeches. If you say no today and yes tomorrow under pressure, the pattern is still unclear. If you set a limit and then overcompensate with guilt, the system is still unstable. If you keep explaining until the other person is comfortable, your boundary is still being managed by their reactions. Now let's lighten it small. Have you ever rehearsed the boundary conversation for 2 hours? You walked around the room, you imagine their reactions, you prepare evidence, you become both lawyer and witness, and then you finally said it. The person's reply was, okay. All that internal court case for just okay? Sometimes the drama is not outside. Sometimes the drama is inside the old system that believes disagreement is danger. There are 3 boundaries many adults must redesign: time boundaries, emotional boundaries, and access boundaries. Time boundaries says how much of your schedule is actually yours, not leftover time, not exhausted time, not the small corner that remains after everybody else has collected from you. I mean real time. Emotional boundary. Emotional boundary says, can someone be disappointed without you absorbing it? Can someone be angry without you rushing to manage their mood? Can someone misunderstand you without you collapsing into explanation? Access boundary says, who gets your attention instantly? Who gets to interrupt your focus? Who gets to enter your emotional space without knocking? These are not small questions. They reveal structure, real-time structure. Now here's the quiet truth. Every resentment is not proof that people are bad. No. Sometimes resentment is evidence of a missing boundary. Where are you resentful? Who do you keep serving with a tired heart? What did you say yes to that your body never agreed to? Don't answer these too quickly. Let the question touch where it needs to touch. Boundaries without drama are not about becoming hard. They are about becoming steady. A steady adult does not need to shout every limit. A steady adult does not need to punish people for previous overextension. A steady adult learns to speak early, cleaner, and calmer. Now this is maturity. Not silence until explosion, not yes until resentment, not smile until collapse. No, structure, real structure. This week, practice one very small boundary. Not the biggest one, not the scariest one, just one small, clean limit. I won't be able to take that on. I'll respond tomorrow. That doesn't work for me. I need to check my capacity first. Then observe what happens inside you, not just on the outside. Does guilt rise? Does fear rise? Do you feel the urge to over-explain? Now that is information for you, not failure. Inside the design is not about becoming unavailable. It is about becoming structurally honest. Because when capacity is protected, love becomes cleaner, work becomes clearer, leadership becomes steadier, and relationships stop surviving on silent resentment. So when I said at the beginning that some people don't need stronger boundaries, they need less fear around disappointing people, this is what I meant. The boundary is not only the sentence. The boundary is the internal structure that allows the sentence to stand. This week, don't dramatize the limit. Design it, hold it, observe it. Let your system learn that nothing sacred is destroyed when you protect capacity. This has been Inside the Design. Stay close. We are not building intensity. We are building steadiness.